everybody's images are gone, and there's no audio going into the recording anymore. So as long as you're still recording, we're good.
Yeah, I'm still recording. I got images too. I don't have a whole lot of stuff on my screen, so if you want to take over.
No. Well, we got the playing field. We just have like gray bars for everyone.
Okay.
Right.
And I think only Grant's audio again. For some reason, his still works and no one else's.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining episode 28 of the Grey Brotherhood actual play campaign. 30 years ago, we were comrades at the West Point Wargames Club. Now we've come together again to play Adventure or Conquer a King system, Imperial Imprint, or ACKS II. If you're just now joining the campaign, be sure to check the description below for a link to the Annals of the Grey Brotherhood. Anytime you need a refresher, you can just check the description to review everything that's gone before. We resume the adventure on the evening of 27th Venethalin, 381 Imperial year. The Grey brothers are en route from Sipharon to Saidanos in the company of Prefect Basilio, his wife Lady Basilio, the Meteor and Matriarch Andame, and several members of the Prefectural Guard. They have just defeated a warband of brigands that attempted to ambush them and have captured 2 prisoners. All right, gentlemen. That is where we are.
I think we'll interrogate them and see who they work for, and or see if someone is willing to pay their ransom.
Also, I think we need to check out the loot. That brigand band leader was hitting like a truck. And so I'm very curious about what weapon he was using. And I think we took a lot of damage. I mean, we've healed up. Well, we've gotten Griffin and Horaeus healed past dying. But a lot of other damage was taken, so I think we need to do a bunch of staffing as well. Just to make sure because I don't know how,
I think both of them received the staff as part of their mortal wounds check.
Yeah, and so Horaeus he's at 1 hit point and needs 1 night's bed rest. Griffin is at -1, but we have a day to heal him, so we could potentially heal him tomorrow and be okay. But I know Avro, for example, and Higlak, and I forget if anybody else, Aguilar, I think all took some pretty good damage.
Well, if somebody wants to make some should we do some in tandem? Do some comfrey rolls and
some staffing,
do some intimidation.
Right?
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, those can. Yeah, that's right. They can get the staff.
Yeah. If you want me, I can roll staff rolls while you do the interrogation.
Okay.
It's 1d8 plus 1, correct?
For the staff, D6.
Yeah. 1d6 plus 1?
1d6 plus 1, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Alex. We take the 2 brigand prisoners. We strip them of their weapons, armor, separate them.
All right.
And we begin to interrogate them. Who sent you?
Roll
pay your rent.
D6 for your reaction roll to intimidate these guys. You have +2 from your charisma, +1 from your proficiencies. So okay, 8. All right. The brigand says, I don't know. Chief got hired by someone in Sipharon, told us the prefect was going to be coming this way.
Well, that's what we wanted to know. Will anyone pay your ransom?
I mean, I got some family if that's what you're asking, but I don't think they could muster up more than 40 gold or so. Just speaking it real.
Maybe they need to volunteer to serve in the arena.
So one of the prefectural guards says, That's a good punishment for scum like them who tried to kill their sovereign. Hurl them to the lions. And all the other guys are nodding.
Okay. Well, we carry manacles in our in the stash, so we'll manacle them up and let's get to the loot.
Okay, so you guys start checking the bodies. There's a considerable number of weapons and armor. Nothing of unusual or particularly good make, except for let's see. The leader of the band has a scroll case on him.
Oh. Okay.
His sword doesn't look particularly interesting.
No, it does not. He was using a lance. That was what he was hitting.
Oh, okay. It probably had pretty good strength bonus too.
Strength bonus, fighter damage bonus, mounted, combat, all the things.
Yeah. So one thing we had discussed about doing is the war horses that the Brigand Cavalry was riding. Those are a significant haul for us. So we are going to. So I believe it's the wish of the group is we're going to collect up almost all of this equipment and drop it off and start storing it in Ciudadanos. And we're going to start using this to eventually equip our military force.
Okay.
So,
got it.
Yeah. So with that, just a quick rundown of what armor, barding, and or weapons they had. And Alex, one thing that I did notice is plate armor is now listed as scarce inside the equipment handbook, so that
it's only available at half normal. Yeah,
it's only available at half. So any suit of plate armor is now even more valuable to have. So I think maybe just the band leader would have had plate armor. The other ones might have had something less. I'm not sure though.
I will show you. I'm going to post it for you in just a moment.
Oh, okay.
While he's doing that, I did adjust the Aguilar and Avaro numbers, so the numbers are showing on the character sheets are up to date. And I'm not seeing anyone else was injured.
Well, you can go ahead and roll a D3 for Griffin to be treated with a comfrey, and I'll mark it off.
That gets him there.
Do we want to use comfrey on Avaro or Aguilar, or just leave them all at 2/3?
No, I think we should use it on them too, in case we encounter someone else.
Okay, so your treasure, collecting it all, it's 11 short bows, 11 short swords, 11 daggers, 11 leather armor, 6 lances, 6 shields, 6 swords, 5 lamellar armor, 1 plate armor. Now, all of this equipment is in various states of disrepair and damage. 6 scale-barded medium warhorse, 1 scroll case, and 1 masterwork arrow with eagle fletching that you found on one of the archers.
What is that? Is it eagle fletching just flavor, or is that anything particularly special?
Whenever I put a masterwork or magic or otherwise valuable item in the game, I always describe it with a little bit of flair.
Awesome.
So that way, if I describe something with flair, you don't know if it's magic or not, and you have to detect it. And so I can red herring by making sure that everything has flair.
Okay.
So it could be that it's an incredibly powerful +3 arrow of slaying, and the eagles are super important to that, or it could just be a masterwork arrow, and he already used all his other ones, so this is just the one he has left.
Well, I don't know that we want to spend 50 gold to identify 1 arrow, so I'll happily just save it for a rainy day.
Okay. All right, Androbus, you should write down that you have the arrow of the eagle.
All right.
Cassinus, we need to talk about your flare.
All right. So what's the idea? Are you going to kind of load this stuff up in saddlebags on the cavalry? Is that the idea on the horses?
Because remember, we still have a wagon that we are transporting.
We do need to put 2 people in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So actually, let's think about that. So you now have how many wounded in the wagon?
3.
It'll be 3, right? Andravas, Griffin, and Horaeus.
Okay. And then you have a driver. So that's a total of 60 stone on the wagon.
Yep.
And then you want to put in all this equipment, right?
Yes.
Well, I imagine the 6 war horses that we have that we probably need to work with them, that we can't just, jump on them because they're not used to us and probably not friendly to us.
Right. Yeah.
So we can load some of the armor, et cetera, on the war horses and tie them up in a remuda? Is that the?
You guys have a 4-horse wagon though, right?
Right.
Yeah. So you have plenty of space in the wagon. You don't need to. You can just have them, as Grant says, you can just have the horses tied up and, you can get train with them later.
Okay. Back to the prisoners. We question them if they have any treasure, any stash close by that they might trade in exchange for better treatment.
So we was a bit down on our luck. That's why we took this mission. Chief said when we brought back the prefect's head, we'd all be richly rewarded. So I guess maybe he winks at you. If you still want a rich reward. Just tossing that out there. It's an option.
Who would we bring this head to get that rich reward?
Oh, I don't know. Shit. The chief knew. And you killed him.
Gosh, that's just horrible. Who's the second?
He's dead too. He's the archer with the eagle arrow.
So basically what you're saying is that you have no value to us other than your skin and bones.
I mean, I surrendered to you under the laws of war and stuff.
This wasn't war. This was assassination.
I was about to say.
Oh, you're a lawyer now. Ugh.
I've been reading.
The prefect Basilio comes over to where you guys, and he says, yes, I agree. All right, we should slit his throat. Yes, you promise? The voices say that they'll shut up if we slit his throat.
I look at the guy and just say, you heard what the prefect said, and my blade hungers. So I'm hoping that you have something more interesting to tell us, some value that you have for us beyond your just skin and bones.
Well, I'm going to see if this guy is intelligent enough to come up with a lie.
I said, let's turn them over to the prefect's guard and be on our way.
He says, I'm super valuable. I'm an excellent rider and really good with horses. And, I was a veteran of the R and Cavalry Legions. And, I feel like that years of service to the Empire ought to be worth something.
Well,
the prefect looks at you and goes, Lady Basilio comes and kind of steers him away, and she's like, "It's okay. It's okay." He's like, "But they said they'd be quiet if we just butchered him."
Okay.
I think someone needs to capture Alex's expression there with the slit throat thing, and that's a new meme.
Scientifically speaking, this might be an interesting experiment to see if the voices are real.
Oh, that's cold.
Yes, it is cold.
I didn't say no. I just said it's cold.
Well,
They didn't
considering
hesitate.
that Heglak converted to Aminar and is now lawful, he's reluctant to give up his newfound religion and cut this guy's throat for no reason. But he's okay with turning him over to the lawful authorities, i.e. the guards, and letting them decide the guy's fate.
Yeah.
Zahak sticks his head out of Tyrannus's robe and says, I'm happy to kill him then.
To be fair, this guy is an assassin. I don't think we're bound by anything dealing with an assassin.
No, he's a brigand. They're the enemies of all mankind, so as to speak. So you can kill him, or you can sell him into slavery, or put him in the arena, or whatever.
I think if it falls to us, we should just sell him into the arena and let fate decide his fate.
Yep.
Okay,
Works for
sounds
me.
good. So it is actually at this point early evening, and so probably you guys need to make camp. You might wish to make camp a little bit away from all the dead bodies.
Agreed. And I was going to say we want to move away from the ambush site to establish our camp.
Okay. All right.
And another thing that we'll do is to harken back to earlier sessions is we should behead the bodies before we move on.
Oh, just to avoid undead problems?
Yes.
Yep.
It's a troubled world out there.
Just the dead ones? That was the hawk.
He said it. All right. So this was where the ambush took place in the forested area by the edge of the road. Okay. So you guys make camp for the night, and next day it is the 28th of Vinethalin. It is about 84 degrees, clear skies. Andrabis has now recovered to the point that he can walk again. He's back in action. That's his.
I was about to say that's the best news of all. I'm back.
Yes. And
So I can
guys-
take the explorer position now and be
Sure.
down again when we find the next ambush.
Sure.
Maybe not 200 paces. Maybe just, what do you think, 100 paces? Do you think that might be
Yeah, we'll just put both explorers up because Griffin is wounded now. So yeah, we'll have two explorers on point.
Okay, great. Wait, who's the other explorer?
Scavenus.
Oh, yes.
And
Okay.
I think we can go ahead and staff the other wounded members too.
Today, because it's a new day. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Oh, and correct me if I'm wrong, but Horaeus, after that one night's rest, he is good to go, correct?
Horaeus is good to go, although his face is horribly disfigured,
Yeah.
and he's very unhappy about that.
And he's at 1 hit point now, right?
Yeah.
But now we can staff
Now
him
you can
today.
start healing him up. Yeah.
Same with so it's gonna be Horaeus, Raymond, Aguilar, and Avro. All
Oh, I missed Raymond. We should have done. I'll roll for Raymond for yesterday. This is yesterday's roll.
Yeah. Roll for Raymond for yesterday. Great.
I missed that. Well, I'm rolling good on the healing, I guess.
Right.
So okay. Do you want me to roll again for today? Since apparently I'm on a roll.
roll for him and update him.
Did you want to save the Comfrey after all? Since we never really resolved updating them for that.
we used one comfrey yesterday
Griffin.
on
Right.
to get him up to the 1 hit point.
See, I commented on it and I jinxed myself. That was a Raymond one. Here's Avro. Avro's up.
He's back.
Okay.
And Aguilar. And Aguilar is also up. So I think only Horaeus. Oh, we haven't done Horaeus yet. Whoops. Here's Horaeus.
No.
I knew that was going to happen. Oh my goodness.
I updated him to 3.
All right.
Did you do Raymond twice?
Yeah, Raymond's been done twice. So he's not quite there, but he's close.
Great.
Should we use a healing spell on Horaeus, do you think? Like,
I mean, we're almost
Sarah?
down. I would say no.
We're another day's march, aren't we? Oh,
But
No. Okay, sorry, guys. You're here. I didn't realize we were going to all of a sudden spend a bunch of time on doing healing. So I was moving forward. And so you're here as the morning begins.
so I would think maybe use one spell, maybe.
You will likely make it to town today unless something happens. You can make about 30 miles on the road without too much problem.
But if trouble happens,
yes.
I want Horaeus better than 3.
Actually, no, you won't because you have a wagon. So you're only going to make 4 hexes a day.
yeah,
So it's a 4th march to make it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So yeah, you can make it on a forced march and then rest a day if you want.
I would say yes. Let's let Hyespera cast a healing cure light wounds on Horaeus.
That's a straight 1d6, isn't it?
D6 plus 1.
Oh, it's a +1 also? Okay. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
So he's up to 9. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Out of how many?
Was it
Out
13?
of 16.
16?
I think it was 16, wasn't it? Yeah, that was 16.
We can let's go ahead and treat him with another comfrey today. Get him even higher. Want to roll D3?
Got it. Yeah. All right. Good rolling's back.
Yep.
So he's pretty close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Says I feel a lot better.
Except for his face. Poor guy.
Yep. Through his hideous, mangled, blood-covered mask that was once a face, he says, I feel a lot better.
Well, we can talk to
Says, and you're looking good, too.
we can talk to the matriarch about once we get to see Adonos using that the Holy Pinnacle of Good and doing some magical healing on Horaeus and Griffin, and I forget if there's anybody else who needs it.
Let's see. Horaeus and Griffin both need it. And let's see. Aguilar has a scar on the jawline, and Scavenus has a minor puckered wound. Not worth doing.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, great. So the next day, then you guys set out. It's the 28th, and you said you were going to force march to make sure you made it to town.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, on the trip is relatively uneventful. On the outskirts of town, you start to enter more settled areas. And as you're galloping along, you're trotting along, I suppose. You see a large band of commoners on the side of the road. They look to be, clearing brush and attending to their fields. One of the prefectural guards, however, waves at you, Andravas, since you're up ahead, to signal you to come back.
Okay, I will.
Okay. He says, Andravas, do those look to be real commoners to you, or is this another ambush that threatens the life of our liege?
I'll give them a good hard glance. Do they look like
Right back and report. We'll halt here until then.
Well, very well. I'll go ahead and I'll do that.
Okay, so you go trotting forward to talk to the commoners?
Sure.
Okay, so you come trotting down on your war horse, and commoners are working the field, doing brush, clearing stuff, and they sort of stand up as you approach because they can see, the prefect's banners and things, and they say, "Hail."
Good afternoon. What news?
Oh, I wouldn't know. You heard any news? I heard the prefect's coming to Saidanos. The prefect is coming to Saidanos.
You saw the banners, didn't you?
You got shrugs. He's like, what else?
It's not an interrogation. If you don't have anything, it's fine.
Well, let's see. Teardravian's sister is getting married tomorrow, right? So that's big. And he just starts to go through a whole list of various local gossip. Talks about the varmints that have been messing up the fields, and he sees you're starting to grow impatient, and he's like, "I guess that's not the news you meant. I'm sorry, my lord."
Do they grow peanuts around here? Are peanuts a known crop?
No, not around here.
Okay, then I'll save my really bad joke, and I'll just ride back.
Okay, so you ride back, and so you tell the prefectural guard.
I am very confident that these are peasants. By the way, so and so is getting married. If you want to go attend the wedding.
All right, so the prefect says, "Yes, yes, yes. So I should go talk to the peasants and show them the leader of the realm in order to." The voices agree, and his wife says, "I don't think that's a good idea, honey.
Maybe on our return trip. How about that?"
The prefectural guard says, "We concur with Andravis and the Grey Brothers. It's an ill-advised idea, sir. There could be an ambush at any time." Okay.
Yes.
Right. So you guys,
your mission,
and you reach Sipharon in safety, and are of course given quarters in the prelate's palace of Saidanos. Okay, so you have arrived in Saidanos as of the evening of the 28th.
How long does Griffin need bed rest?
He needs a week. But if Matriarch Oname can treat him, it's a different role and it changes the numbers.
Right.
Doing the restore life and limb, is that the right spell?
You would do repair.
Repair
disability and disfigurement because he's alive. Yeah,
right.
That's right. So she's willing to do that. She says, "Of course, it would only be fitting that I bring the favor of Mitiara onto one of the champions who's helped defend us."
I think we request for Griffin and for Horaeus.
Wow. Hang on a sec here. So Horaeus, why is this not working? Huh. Okay, so Horaeus is charisma 16 and Griffin is charisma 4. She says, "I'm not sure that peasant has contributed anything to the cause."
He's killed several demons. I can vouch for that.
I find that hard to believe. Just look at him.
Is she talking about Horaeus?
No.
He's talking about Griffin.
Griffin. Oh, well.
Exceptionally unattractive Rornish youth, red-haired with bad acne, asymmetrical face, ungainly nose, drooping eyes, bad teeth, and nasal voice.
If you'd like to read the Annals of the Grey Brotherhood, we have documented his heroics.
try and roll to persuade her. She is not certain that one such as him should benefit from the gods.
Okay, so it's 2d6, and I'll add my charisma +2?
Yeah.
All right.
9. All right, good enough. She says, on your vouching, I will do so. But if the magic does not work, it will confirm what the gods think of him. Okay.
You're
Very
wise.
exciting. So let's heal these bros. Okay. Horaeus already has 2 side effects. But that doesn't. Yeah, I think that doesn't. Yes, no, that does matter now. Yes. So he has 2 side effects. He is adult. Spellcaster bonus will be +5. Temple +7. +5 for still being alive. So that's +12. And then -2. So +10. So D20 +10 for Horaeus.
All right, got it. 1d20 +10. Oh, you got to be kidding me.
14 is not horrible.
14 is pretty horrible.
It's just not 24. Oh, okay, it is. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's pretty horrible. All right. So let's see how he came out then.
We are going to the shrine, though.
Give me a D6. All right. No side effects. He just needs 2 weeks of rest. So that could have been a lot worse. Okay.
But
Like being hunted by a demon.
his face has been healed and the other side effect has been healed?
No, the side effects don't get healed. All that happens is his face gets healed.
Okay.
Yeah. So
You didn't gain a new side effect.
he did not gain a new side effect. That's correct. Okay. Griffin has a golden halo, so he's going to be at +11 unless he has a bad.
Remember his other stats. Same.
What's his will? No, he's
His will is
okay.
9.
All right, +11.
I mean, doesn't the
20.
golden halo give him some kind of credibility? Apparently not.
Apparently not.
Well, we'll see if the matriarch's opinion is confirmed.
All right, give a D6.
4.
4. Everything seems brighter and louder than before. So if a very loud noise or bright light occurs in the battle, he has to make a save or be surprised.
Is he also 2 weeks bed rest?
And 2 weeks bed rest, yeah. Poor Griffin. He's like, it's a good thing my hand is back because I need it to shield my eyes from this bright light.
And the bright light is you. That's your halo.
Oh God, I'm giving myself a headache. What have I done to deserve this? And the matriarch Andame says, you see, we never should have tampered with his mortality.
And then
He's just going to wear a heavy helmet for the rest of his life.
Right.
whenever Raymond speaks, he flinches.
Remember, for both of these guys, they can drink at the fountain, and they'll be cured of these problems. They're both lawful. So we just got to get them to the shrine.
No problem. Okay.
Yeah, we just have to get them to the shrine.
Well, let's think about the logistics of that. So we can take the wagon as far as Turos Tem and still bring those guys along with us. But the good news is we can pick up our mule train here in Saidanos for the overland portion of the trek. But from Turos Tem to the shrine, it's I guess they can ride and not get the benefit of bed rest. Is that, Alex, that sounds pretty much what it is?
You can basically strap them to the horse and someone else has to control the horse for them.
Yeah.
That's easy enough to ride, do a tether with a horse.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like a big complex thing. It's just, they're not really it's like when a cowboy movie when the one guy's wounded and so he's like strapped to the horse and the other guy's tethering him. So, okay. So, So since you are in Saidanos with the prefect, the prelate of Saidanos, of course, arranges for a meal for you guys, since you're going to be there a day. If you had just left right away, you wouldn't have had time, but since you're resting there for a day, there's going to be a feast. That's very exciting.
What's the prelate's name?
Basilio. Oh, the prelate? I'll tell you one sec.
Okay.
So Lady Basilio, however, is concerned, and she says, I am not sure if it's a good idea for my husband to dine with the prelate. Do you think perhaps we should leave town and encamp out in the wilderness to avoid it? Or would that seem unkind?
I'm willing to defer to her judgment. I mean, if this puts us politically in jeopardy, it might be worth. I mean, we're very near the city walls, which means the chance of bad things happening are less. We're well away from the swamp, so the chance of flies.
Right.
What do you guys think about this? Is the prefect sends his regrets to the formal dinner. His wife and the lady with the prefectural guard attend in his stead, and we set up watch on the prefect for the night.
That sounds like a good plan, and we basically use the attempted assassination as a cover for this maintaining security on the prefect.
And we could, I mean, if she doesn't want to house him with the prelate, we could house him in our villa. I mean,
yeah, and he stays at our villa.
All right, Agolor, who always feels underappreciated, says, is that really fair that the prefectural guard gets to have dinner and a feast and we don't? I mean, we've done a lot more than they have.
We'll
make sure that the boys are well fed. We
will host our own feast at the villa tonight.
All right. Okay. So, let's see. All right. Well, that works. So you guys camp out at your villa with the prefect, and then you let the Lady Basilio and the matriarch Andame interface with the prelate along.
And I'm going to go ahead and suggest that Castinus attend that dinner as well to represent the Grey brothers, and the rest of us hold down the fort as it is.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. All right, great. So then you go to the awesome dinner. And you meet the prelate. His name is Theramus Augilian. That's Theremus Augulian for Jonathan, who always asks me afterwards how to spell all the names.
I'll have to listen to that again so I get the spelling. It's good. Thank you. I got to keep the annals accurate.
No, it's true.
I just realized recently I was spelling Maximus Argenturon with a G rather than a J, and I'm like, backwards correct. Control H.
So Agolor and Avro look somewhat grumpy that Castinus is going to go, and they don't get to go, but not much they can do about it. So
I'm sure we'll have a great feast when we're done.
Castinus heads over, and
I can take them as bodyguards. Is everybody okay with that?
Sure.
Yeah. Take the two of them. That's
all right.
But now Griffin wants to go. I mean, it's like
the villa is still well defended.
No, Griffin just wants to lay in a dark room with earplugs in. So Agolor says, really, we get to go? Because, of course, he has a very high squeaky voice with his low charisma. And Alvaro says, I can't believe the squeaky wheel actually got the grease. All right. So when you get there, the prefect Theramus Agilian greets you along with his wife, the Lady Agilian, and he says, "Grey brothers, I'm so delighted you were able to come with the prefect's wife tonight. I've long wanted to meet you, and I've arranged for a splendid show that I'm sure your men will love, an exotic dance performed by itinerant Oplenian dance troupe. Please enjoy as we eat." So you guys are given luxurious dining couches where you could dine like Romans and have grapes and things. Wine is brought out. The first course is raw leeks, olive, celery, and garlic salad, accompanied with a Corcachinosi raisin wine mixed with honey. And the dancers begin to dance. And so the prelate turns to, while never taking his eyes off the dancers, turns to talking shop with you guys. And he says, "Are you aware we've been having problems with hobgoblins from the Maniri Mountains? They've occupied Dragon's Tor to the south. They've been raiding a lot of our local areas."
What was the most recent raid? Was it merchants or military?
They raid the villages and the merchant caravans that pass through the villages on their way to Turos Tele and Turos Erin. He says, "We're also still having problem with undead wandering out of the Luson forest. I know you're busy, but until the Imperial Vanguard gets back, we need to find someone who can handle this."
I don't remember that elven adventuring party that we encountered long ago who were friends with, or who at least who knew Gwynfor.
Mm-hmm.
I asked the leader if they've heard any elven adventuring parties in the area.
I can't say.
It's been a long time ago.
Yeah. He says, "Well, if you ever have a chance, it would be a great service to Saidanos."
Yes.
Okay. So, second course rolls out, and it is roast hare with white sauce and onions, accompanied by fried green beans and fish sauce, and with Oplenian plum wine mixed with rose water. And so he turns to asking, how is your husband? How goes things? Have you heard any word of the Tarkon? How does the war effort go? And he says, "You must have noticed the disrepair that Saidanos has been in. With the soldiery gone, much of the trade has fallen. City's in hard times. I'm gravely concerned. We can only pray for the Tarkon's success and the return to the troops that have made this area prosperous." The lady is like, "Yes, the taxes must flow, husband." Okay. And dessert is brought forward with pear and honey souffle. And it's exorbitantly rich. Aguilar's just like got his face smeared with souffle because he has no table manners. Avro is just looking at him. And okay. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining me.
Yes, we should call on you in the future.
Nothing happens, no attack. Very depressing. Very depressing. Very sad. Okay. Okay. All right. So on the 3rd of Genethalin, then you guys set out.
There's
on the
I do have some shopping tasks to do.
Okay. You could do them on the day that you were resting.
Okay. To include one replacement war dog.
Mm-hmm.
I think both of them died in the last battle, didn't they?
They did.
So we have two we have 2 bloodhounds plus Zelicus, who, by the way, Zelicus is on bed rest. I'm going to leave him behind at the villa when we go to recover, and Isk. That's what we got.
Zelicus begins to have separation anxiety from you, Andromus. You come back and all of the toilet paper has been torn apart in the villa. All your spare Roman sandals have been chewed on.
There's a pool of piss on the floor.
It's like, that's right. That's exactly right. Yeah.
Hey, aren't we paying the mercenary guild to clean up these messes?
Yeah, you are. I'm just yeah. All right. So you wanted to get so Sidonos is a class 4, which counts as a class 3. So yeah, you could get
low
2 war dogs if you wanted.
I'm just gonna do 1. Yeah.
Oh, I don't see Newton. Did you say Newton's here?
Yeah, he's here.
I'm not seeing him, but I'm hearing him.
Going up.
All right, I'm going to refresh.
I might do the same. I'll be right back.
We might need to.
And I'm going to go ahead and nominate that the one remaining hunting dog that I controlled from yesterday, I'm naming that dog Harold.
Oh, nice. Okay, great. So you bought a hunting dog or you bought a war dog?
No, that's one of the surviving dogs.
Oh, you're naming one of the surviving hunting dogs.
Yeah. I'm naming him Harold.
Got it. Okay.
And I will also purchase that spiked barding for the war dog like I did previously.
Okay, got it.
Good. And
okay, guys, you're going to be moving 24 miles a day on the road in the wagon. So it's going to be, it's a little bit of a road trip here. That's okay. Very exciting.
And what day did you say?
It's now the 3rd.
3rd? Ganethalin or something, right? Is that pronounce that right?
Ganethalin, that's correct. That's correct. All right, so. All right. Okay, so as you guys make your way down the road heading out of Ciudadanos, you are somewhat surprised to see a small herd of horses. They look to be medium horses, probably a herd being raised by a breeder, but they're not in a paddock or anything, as if they've recently escaped, and they're kind of happily trotting around, munching on grass, and basically enjoying themselves. You guys are like, nope, we stopped for nothing. Keep going. Okay.
Well, I mean, we don't know where we would take them.
I know.
We've got another mission.
yeah.
If there was a guy who say, "Hey, can you help us round them up?" I might be tempted to, give it Linda a hand. But hunting through the hills and dells, looking for, hey, anybody missing some horses?
Yeah. Did you, by the way, the what are you going to do with the 2 prisoners? You turn them over to the prelate to send to the arena inside on us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we also we leave all of that salvaged equipment
right
in the we're not taking that
in the villa,
and we pick up our mule train.
Okay, got it. So they give you the prelate's lackey gives you 80 gold pieces for the value of the gladiators that you've turned in.
Okay.
What do we establish with the war horses?
All the war horses and all that stuff is staying in Ciudadanos. I'm working out the calculations for what it'll cost to house them there.
Oh, we're not going to have the Aguilar and Evero ride them?
Well, we have 3 war horses of our own that I believe that
I didn't realize we were riding some war horses.
Yes. So right now, Avro and Haraeus normally have a war horse.
Right.
But we one additional for Aguilar. Is that what you're saying, Willie?
Yeah. Weren't we saying people with riding proficiency could do well at fighting from horseback?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Haglak typically rides mounted.
Mute himself.
Yeah. So I guess I was thinking we wanted to make sure that we had enough war horses that everyone who could make use of them was riding one. So maybe we want to adjust how many we bring out with us.
Okay.
Well, one thing we could do, I mean, right now, isn't Higlak riding a riding horse? Could Higlak switch to a war horse?
No. And okay. Yep. We can switch him to I think he had one that we had negotiated from the prefect for him to
right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he's riding a borrowed one right now.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And we'll just bang up the borrowed one. And,
Yeah. The loaner. So then Willie. So then yes, both Aguilar and Avaro are riding war horses.
Yeah.
Okay. And where's Horaeus?
Horaeus had a war horse,
But okay.
but he's
not riding. But he's on
riding it. He needs bed rest.
So he's still recuperating.
Right.
well, that's a horse, probably tied to the wagon and
Right.
going along. Watch the Grey Brotherhood and hear a lot about logistics.
Right. I know. Okay. So on your trek out, it's smooth, easy weather, no problem. After about 18 miles, it's late afternoon. You probably are going to make it another 6 or 7 miles before sunset. You see approaching you down the road, and they're about 600 feet away, a caravan of would look like merchants. It's about 40 wagons making their way towards Saidanos.
I'll tell Scavenus to just kind of hold his ground, and I'll ride forward and greet the merchants.
Okay, so when you do that, a guard from the merchants also trots forward on his horse, and so you guys end up meeting about 300 feet between the two positions. And he says, "Well met."
Good afternoon from the Grey Brotherhood. What news?
Little to speak of. We're just en route back from Taurus Lewin, heading to Saidanos.
Excellent. Well, we are escorting the prefect. So if you could give way, we would appreciate that, and we'll pass you.
He looks down. He sees the banner, and he says, "Well, I'm just guarding wheat. You've got a more interesting job than me." And
keep it here. We might be hiring.
And rides back off, and so they kind of pull a little bit to the side so that the prefect and his men can make their way through. Okay, so you guys pass this, your wagon and your horse, and just coming past wagon after wagon after wagon. So it's a wagon train. So it is now the end of the day of 3rd of Genethalin, so you need to make camp, and hopefully nothing bad happens to you.
I love Alex's preface there. Hopefully nothing bad.
Hope is not a method, as they say.
We share that hope.
Yes, but we do share that hope.
We share that.
Yes.
Live in hope.
All right. So you guys take your normal camp, your normal formations.
Indeed.
Okay. Dawn greets you warmly. It's another nice day. It's a little bit overcast, but it's warm, probably be in the 80s, low 80s. And okay, the prefect says, "Another fine day." Well, yes, I agree. It is likely to rain. Thanks for letting me know. And he puts a big hood up over his head. The poor lady's wife is like, I'm sure it's not necessary right now, husband. And he's like, nope. The voices are quiet when I have the hood on. Oh no, they're back.
Well, that disproves that theory for you, Tiberius. So if we just let the guys throw out the voices, would have come back then too.
Well, I have to ask Zahak if he's heard any voices. Did you hear anything coming from over by the prefect?
Oh, yeah.
What do they tell you? Do you agree it's going to rain?
Well, I mean, they're lying, but yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah. The water gets muddied.
Wow.
He's been cursed. Ghosts and spirits of the dead and damned are following him around. It's terrible, Master.
Do you see them, or do you just kind of hear them, or how do you know?
Oh, I can hear them from him. Yeah.
Hmm.
Listen, dying sucks, Master. Look at what it did to him. There's a way you can avoid that ever happening to you.
Here it comes. Here's the hard sell.
Necromancy. Just going to leave that out there for you. All right. So heading out the next day. You guys make good time. And around sunset, as you're approaching the intersection between Turos Tem and Toros Lewin, Zeodare notices a sparrowhawk is circling overhead. And she points it out to you and she says, Iana, goddess of love and war. That's the blessed bird of Iana. She's blessing this warlike venture to restore the Lady Basilio's love to health. Love and war. It's a good sign.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
Aguilar, are you sure they're not just looking for rabbits? If they were, they'd be eating you. She trots off.
Oh,
I'm a rabbit. All right. So, the next day, then, it is now.
there may be many possible unions those are good omens for.
Right. So, the next day is the 5th. And it is. All right. So, it is absolutely sweltering today. It's it's one of those really hot days that occasionally shows up in fall. And anyone who is wearing heavy armor is going to be really uncomfortable today. You'll have to make a saving throw every hour to avoid becoming fatigued. You can reduce down to medium armor and avoid that risk if you'd like, but it reduces your AC by 2 points.
Higlak will go ahead and reduce down to medium armor.
Hold on.
Okay, just
Little bomb war.
the prefectural guard does the same. They take off their greaves and their vambraces and their pauldrons.
Oh, by the way, by this time, Horaeus and Raymond should both be up to full health because we have been doing some staffing in Ciudadanos.
Sure, they're both at full. Yeah. Okay.
Raymond will also go down to medium.
Okay, got it. Okay, it is the next day. The temperature is slowing all of you down. You probably will only make it about 12 miles today because the horses need so much constant rest for the watering. It's just really unpleasant travel conditions. You're still up ahead in the lead by about 100 yards, and so you travel through a forested area of the road. Go ahead and give me a searching throw.
Is that a D20 or is that on my character?
Do it as a blind GM roll. Yes. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. All right, very good.
I just did a straight roll. I wasn't sure if there's any modifiers.
Nope, that's fine. That's all you needed to do.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So and it's you and Scavenus, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
So go ahead and give one for Scavenus as well.
There you go.
Okay. Great. Okay. So as before, the prefectural guard is taking up the rear. And then we've got the mules and the wagon. And then, so please go ahead and position your guys the way you'd like to be in front of all that stuff.
All right. We're still on the macro map.
Go over to it.
There we go.
So Griffin is not able to fight, so we'll just remove him from the map. He's in the wagon. And Horaeus is not able to fight. He's in the wagon.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you gonna? Do we have the wagon drawn on this thing? Or are we gonna? Oh, there. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, the wagon is basically I'm gonna have as right now it's largely off the map. All right, and the prefectural guard is off the map as well. Okay, Tyrannius, you're in the wagon, right?
Yeah, I'm not in the vanguard.
Right, and Matriarch Andame is in the wagon. Prefect Basilio and his lady are with their guards. So we got basically, is High Up Sarah in the wagon, or is she out riding with you guys?
No, she's in the wagon also.
She's in the wagon, yeah.
Okay.
Or riding right next to it.
All right, so then we got basically Aguilor, Alvaro, Zayadana, and Raymond.
And we're missing Bombor on the map.
Bombor is missing on the map. Okay. There's Bombor. And Scandara is there as well, right?
Yeah, she's kind of doing more on the side of the road.
Okay. And how many and you have 2 hunting dogs?
Right. I'm controlling one, and there's another one back there. I'm not sure who's controlling the other.
Oh, one should be with Scavenus, right?
Okay.
Scavenus has ISK.
Yeah.
Scavenus has ISK, yeah.
And then there's 2 hunting dogs. We don't want to have Raymond handle it. I mean, if you want, Scandara can take charge of that one if we want, or...
Scavenus has his dog. He's up here. Scavenus is the head of the group.
So Scandara will have a dog. She's good with dogs.
Scandara has a dog. Okay.
And then we got one war dog with Cassinus.
A war dog with Cassinus. And Cassinus, you're on the wagon?
Yep, with the war dog.
Okay, the war dog has his head sticking out of the side of the wagon. So I don't know if you've ever seen what the war dog looks like, but they, their descendants still exist. They're like 220 pounds, and they have like this huge droopy faces, and their heads are the size of my torso. It's just astonishing how big those things are. So, okay. All right, and now we'll pull you guys back. Is this the formation you'd like to be in?
Yeah, go ahead and put Hey Black right there with the dog beside. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
And Tyrannius is not actually skulking in the tree over there.
No.
He's just off to the side.
Yeah. Okay, so... Okay.
I don't know if you mean for there to be one there, but there is a bandit in the tree over by myself and Scavenus. I don't know if that's a leaving or if that's on purpose.
Can you put Castinus on I mean, he's back with the wagon, but he might jump off and
Yes, of course.
defend or something. There we go. Okay.
Okay. All right. So remember, so you guys that are, I have you here, you're in the wagon. This is the you're in the wagon spot. The wagon is right there. We got prefectural guard in the back.
Something tells me I missed something.
I don't know why you would possibly think that, Jonathan. Okay, so yeah, and then Prefect Basilio.
I look back at the prefectural guard and I'm like, you guys are doing a really good job shielding yourselves behind this wagon. I give him a sharp glance.
Okay. All right. So we'll assume the Lady Basilio is on the is in the wagon as well, just so I don't have to put her on the map. Okay. All right. So at this point, I need you guys to please make a surprise check. Roll for the party. It's at a -2 penalty, so you guys will be surprised on a 1 through 4, except for Jonathan and Androvas and Scavenus, who will be surprised on a 1 through 2, and Castinus, who will be surprised, I believe, on a 1 through 3. So roll a d6 for the party.
I'll do it.
Excellent.
Oh,
All right, tragic. Everyone is surprised. Very sad, very sad.
It's so surprising.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
Okay. All right, so we will begin combat. All right, so
Brigands.
That's interesting.
All right, from the edge of the wood line, an arrow whizzes out to shoot at the surprised Scavenus Ormir. I get +4 to hit. And I hit AC 2. Scavenus has, how does Scavenus have AC? Oh, because he's an explorer. Okay. Right. Attack throughout. Okay, well, that's tragic. All right. Next up is... Okay, over here is going to shoot at Higlak. All right. Oh, come on my ambush, really, guys? Fucking NPCs, man. All right, Andrava surprised. So now we go to...
That guy just fell out of a tree up there.
Okay. So this one here appears and shoots at Andravas with surprise. Now I'm going to hit Andravas because Jonathan is very unlucky.
Sounds about right. Oh!
Oh, it's insane.
Even Andravas survives.
All right. Okay, next one is here.
Alex needs that diegetic music that's like the clumsy tuba playing in the background.
Right? Okay, so I'm taking another shot on Higlak at +4 to hit.
That hits.
87 on Higlak. That hits because he doesn't have his heavy armor. Okay, so Higlak, this guy has ambushing or backstab, and so you take extra damage for a total of 10 damage.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay. All right, so this one will shoot at Bombor. Okay.
That misses.
It does indeed. Okay. This one here steps forward. He will shoot at Bombor, I guess.
Hey, I was just watching this video about how it's the GM's job to make sure that everyone has fun.
Ah! There it is. There it is. There's the hit on Bombor. All right.
Ooh.
And Bombor, this guy also has ambush. So you take an additional 4. So you took 10.
Ooh, he's down.
Oof.
Bombor's down.
-2.
All right. All right. So now this one. Okay. With Bombor down, we're going to fire at Higlak.
Negative.
Okay.
And that, yeah, well, you actually rolled with swords as opposed to short bow, so
It doesn't matter.
It's still a 3.
Yeah. All right. So this one emerges from the bushes, almost directly behind Scavenus, and stabs him with his short swords. Are we serious, boys? Okay. I don't want to hear anybody complaining about me having good luck after this.
I'm really enjoying this.
All right. This guy's going to shoot at Higlak. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There it is. There it is. But ambush. 5 more points on Mr. Higlak. Okay, then. All right, so this bandit here leaps upon our boy Andravas with his short swords, attacking him at +4. There it is. AC 6
That
on
just hits,
Andravas.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
just plus, yeah.
And that is an additional backstab damage. Oh, brutal. 11 points. Okay. All right. Let's see. This guy here. All right. He's going to fire at Agalor. Misses. Okay. This one here is going to fire at Scandara. AC 4 on Skandara is a miss. Oh,
I need to roll to see if I fall off my horse, don't I?
because you don't have riding, right?
Yeah. What is it? Is it paralysis, petrify?
Paralysis, yeah.
And of course I do.
And you do. So you are dismounted by the attack and are currently prone. All right, this one will also fire at Skandara. That's a direct hit, yeah. Oh, savage damage rolls. Okay, so she takes 7.
She's down to 2.
She's down to 2. Brutal.
And she's going to roll to see if she falls off her horse. And she falls off her horse too.
Okay.
Oof.
And then all right, we now go to the first round of combat. Does anyone want to cast spells?
Fighting withdrawal.
Put him to sleep, Tyranius.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Can I fight?
Casting.
Can I fight while I'm on the ground?
You can do a withdrawal while you're on your ground, yes.
Scavenus will also withdraw.
Okay. All right.
Wait a
Anything
minute.
else?
Where? Oh, they're right here in this tree line. Okay, yes. Raymond is casting for sure.
Okay. And here we go.
Hold on. Let me just make sure one more thing.
At least I don't quite go last.
All right. Bandit Chief.
I notice he's not a band leader. He's a chief now.
Yes. All right. So we're going to shoot at Higlak. Okay.
Nope.
Okay, this bandit also going to shoot at Higlak. Where is this guy? Where is he? I don't know. Let's think. Where is he? Oh, no, that one is going to attack our boy, who is still able to be backstabbed. So that is a hit. And Andravis.
Oh, that was against me?
Mm-hmm. You take 4 more points, Andravis.
I am down.
Oh, no.
Yep. I was up for about 5 days.
Andravis is like, man, being an adventurer is crap. All right, so this bandit here is going to attack Skandara.
Skandara's down.
A lot of bandits with 7 initiative.
Yep, they rolled really well. All right, Skandara is down. Okay. Yep. Yeah, it's actually kind of shocking how many of these guys all got really good initiative scores. All right, next up is this guy here, and he will shoot at Raymond. Misses. Okay. Next one. He will shoot at Higlak. Misses.
Or as they like to say in Orin, Higlakus.
And this one will shoot at Agalor. Okay. All right. So hunting dog is up. It is Higlak's hunting dog. So it hasn't been given orders yet.
Well, can't act if I haven't given it orders, right?
It cannot. So it's just holding.
Okay.
Can Skandara's dog act in some way now that Skandara is down?
No, someone else would have to go be the handler of the dog.
Someone handle the dog.
Okay. All right. So next up is the prefectural guard. So he comes trotting forward to try and find out what the hell's going on because he's in the back. What's going on up there? I see arrows everywhere. Okay. Another bandit opens fire. He'll shoot the prefectural guard. He'll miss. Agalor is up.
Okay, Aguilar is going to charge the brigand band chief here.
Okay. So he is running over road and grass out in the outdoors, so that is no problem.
And
Okay.
I get a +2 in the charge.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
AC2. AC2 is not quite enough, so he just ducks out of the way of your attack. Avaro.
he's going to do the same thing. He's going to charge right up next to him and charge. Actually, let's see. Where's the other chief? He's up here. He's going to charge that guy.
Okay. He gets +2. Oh,
Jesus.
breaks his spear.
I saw the 19 for a moment, and then it
I
rolled to
know.
1.
All right, high up, Sarah, you're up.
Sarah is going to take the reins of the wagon from
Oh.
Castinus.
Hold
Okay.
on, we're riding war horses, which I'm not used to. Would they have an attack?
Only if you have riding or mounted combat proficiency in order to do something with them. And I guess you do, right?
Both those guys do.
So both of those guys should get to make 2 hoof attacks.
Okay.
Yeah, so go ahead and do that. So roll d20 on each one.
All right. So first I'll do Aguilar.
Okay.
So two attacks, so 2d20, or
Yep.
just we do
Two
separately?
attacks at 2d20, yeah. Or sorry, 2d20, right, for representing 2 attacks. Okay, so he definitely got a hit with one of those hooves. I just need to look up what hoof damage is because I'm forgetting if it is. He's on a medium horse, yeah.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't ever.
Yes. Medium warhorse.
Okay.
Medium horse. Okay, so the hoof is d6 damage then. So roll d6.
Okay.
Three. Okay, that's a good hit. Okay,
right.
now over to Avaro.
All right. Same thing.
All right, both hoofs hit him, so Avaro does 2d6.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. So both of them have been a bit trampled on and are kind of like rushing back into the woods to avoid getting totally crushed. Okay. Isk the Terrier is up.
Isk is going to delay. He hasn't received an order yet.
Okay. All right. I have another bandit who is up, and he drops his bow and is going to come. And he's going to, let's see, he's going to try and gut the horse from behind. So that horse throws out as a well-trained war horse, throws out a back leg kick, and he's like, I can't get close. Okay. Higlak, you're up.
All right, Higlak is going to order Harold to sick balls on that particular bandit. And then he is going to charge here.
Okay.
Attacking the middle one.
All right. So we'll do you first, and then your hunting dog will come off of hold.
All right. So Higlak, and he is going to attack with Blood Drinker.
Okay.
And that's a +2 for the charge.
Correct.
AC 7.
For 8 points. Okay. The bandit is badly damaged by your blow, screams in pain. Go ahead and hoof him.
All right. And that's a D20 roll.
Yep, just 2d20. Yep. Okay, you hit with one of the hooves. Roll d6 for damage.
Nice.
All right, that kills him, so your horse can cleave.
All right, and he shall cleave. 2 more D20s.
One, just one. Okay, give me a d6 for damage from the horse. Okay, that kills him. So you get to move 5 feet and cleave again as your horse is just running them down. Okay.
It's like bowling pins.
And so that is with your horse hit AC 6. So that is a hit. Give me d6 damage.
Nice.
Oh, wow. All right.
The horse is MVP.
The bandit chief is mauled by the attack. He's still in the fight, but he's, there was a crunch. Something bad just happened to him.
And what do I need to roll for the hit points from the
D10 plus 4. All right. Oh, but you didn't kill the guy. The sword didn't kill him.
Oh, okay. So even
no hit
the
point
wound
yet.
did not inflict it. Okay, gotcha. No worries.
Okay, next up, another
dog.
guard.
The dog.
Oh, the dog. Yes, the dog.
And that's an ambush attack, right? Because the guy had to turn his back.
Yeah, but the dog doesn't have ambush proficiency, so it's just +2 to hit, +2.
That's right. I'm sorry. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, +4 to hit.
+4 to hit, you said?
Yep.
Henceforth, this land shall be known as Cleveland.
All
Goal.
right. So hits AC 0 is not enough. Okay, so the guy dives out of the way of the dog before it can hurt him. Okay. Prefectural guard. So he's behind the wagon. He will rush up here to see what's going on. Okay. Andravis is down. Castanus.
Castanus. So Hyaspera took the reins. Castanus is going to dismount the wagon and give orders for the war dog to charge the bandit who is attacking Scavenus straight ahead down the road.
Okay.
I think he can just make it.
Oh, yeah, easily. Yeah.
Take charge of Scandara's bloodhound too.
Okay.
You can do that if you'd like.
Yep. And he'll tell the bloodhound to do the same thing. So the war dog and the bloodhound to both
All right,
charge.
is the war dog currently holding?
No,
Yes, because Scandara is down.
No, it hasn't gone yet.
neither of them have gone yet.
Yeah, the hunting dog is holding. Isn't that right? Or is
the hunting dog's on 2.
Hunting dog's on 2, war dog's on 3. So they're up. So, all right, so they'll rush in soon. Okay. So Matriarch Andame is holding. Okay. Another prefectural guard runs up here. See what's going on. Zayadana.
Maybe
All right.
Those guys to the right.
Hold on, I've got a plan for them. Zayadana's holding.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Because she knows what's up. She knows what's his name's casting.
Okay, so I now have a bandit who is up, and he is all the way over here. Okay, so let's see. All right, so this bandit runs out and attacks Aguilar from behind with his swords. Okay, Aguilar normally has AC 9. It's dropped to 7 because of the sweltering temperatures, so it is not enough. It bounces off his armor. Curse him. Okay, your war dog is now up.
Okay, War Dog charges into
Yep.
contact with this.
Ah! Okay, you get +4 to hit.
I don't think I have. Oh, I might have the War Dog. Right. Yeah. No.
All right, so you missed.
Yep.
Okay, the war dog snaps, but the guy is very agile and ducks out of the way. Okay. All right, so I guess it's this bandit. And is Scavenus down? No, Scavenus is still up, right?
Yep.
Dude, ram in the order here. Goodness.
You're at 3. You're coming up.
That's a huge fight.
Yeah, it's a big fight. Okay. All right, another prefectural guard. Tyrenius.
Okay, Tyrenius is going to cast Slumber and throw that over here, sort of like targeting it behind the bandit leader and the bandit. So I can hear to catch these guys.
Boom.
Well, actually, what's the range on that? We've changed the range.
The area of effect, you mean?
Area of effect, yes. Sorry. The description here hasn't been updated, I think.
No, it has not.
It's a 20-foot diameter?
No, it's not. It's not that big. It's 10 foot
Yeah.
saving throw. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in that case, I think he's going to get these two bandits here. He's going to go basically like, yeah. So he's going to go like in here.
Drop it there.
Catch these guys.
Yep. Yeah. So basically, kind of like that.
Yep.
Okay, no problem. All right, they both fall asleep. They are sleepinated.
Harold is confused.
Why is he like... Oh, I see. Okay. Next up is Raymond.
Woo! All right. His spell goes off. Halt humanoids to the right.
Okay.
And hold on. Halt humanoids. Spell can render 1d4 living humanoids targets mute and motionless.
Oh.
Each target must make a Each target must make a paralysis saving throw.
Oh.
So
okay.
1d4, right? So I've got to roll that.
Yep.
Roll 1d4, and that's to the guys on the right.
Yep.
Yep.
2.
Boom.
Okay, so we'll... God damn it.
And they've got to make paralysis saving throws.
Yep. All right. First one, saving throw.
Oh.
Second one, saving throw. Fails. All right. So this one is out of the fight. Boom.
All right. Then Zayadana will come off of hold, and I guess that guy's in the way now. The dude on the horse.
What were you hoping to do?
Charge. I was gonna charge the guys on the right now.
I mean, you could charge like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boom.
All right. So Zayadana goes charging in. Is she on a horse? She is. She doesn't have riding.
She is. Oh, shit.
Yeah, so she'd have to dismount. Yeah.
Okay. And dismount takes half her action.
Takes her movement.
Takes the whole of her movement.
Uses her movement action. She can now use her attack action to move or to do something else.
Got it. Okay. So she will dismount, and then and she will go towards she will use her attack action to move towards the guys on the right. She can't make it there because it would be a normal move, but
she can, because movement is faster outside. It's no problem.
Oh, okay. And they have bows in hand, or crossbows. So okay.
Bows, yes.
Yep. Okay, that's fine. I will be engaged.
Okay. Got it. All right. So let's see. Next up is Scavenus. Scavenus is down, right? No, Scavenus is still in the fight. Yep.
Scavenus is withdrawing.
That's right. Okay, Scavenus, go ahead and withdraw the heck out of there.
Okay. He'll move.
Okay.
Yeah, move over here.
Little does he know that he's going into another. He's going out of the fire and out of the frying pan and into the fire.
It's possible, and he gives his orders to Isk to attack that the bandit that was trying to attack him.
All right. Isk snarls and attacks. Dog bite.
Scavenus should still be able to shoot on a withdrawal.
He can. As long as he didn't get engaged, he can still shoot on withdrawal. That's right. All right. Scavenus
rolled a 10.
Was not able to hit his target. Did Scavenus want to shoot?
Okay. No, what Scavenus is going to do is, instead of shooting, he is going to ready with his combat action for anyone that moves out of that clump of trees that he's next to.
Okay, got it. Yep. All right. Let's see. Prefect Basilio goes trotting up. What's going on?
Oh, what?
Somebody betray that guy.
Stop! All right, I'm glad Raymond is right there. For goodness sake, I need to.
All right, and this guy here sees his target, so he runs over to here and shoots Prefect Basilio with a ambush shot. Oh, there it is. Well, I still get more damage though. Oh, 7 points on the Prefect. Okay. Prefect goes, "Ah, I've been hit." Okay. Hunting dog. That is, that was the one that ordered up here. So he goes up here.
Yep. He's going to go up there and he's going to attack. That was his order. I'll just use Celicus.
Nice. Oh, kills him. Okay. So, yeah.
Okay.
All right. The hunting dog tears that bandit apart. Too far to cleave.
Yeah, that's slightly too far on that one.
All right. Next round. Spells.
Yeah,
No.
casting.
Hold on. No.
You need to restrain the prefect, don't you, dude? Maybe.
Yeah. Well, I've got to make sure the guy don't die. So.
Yeah.
Oh man. For real? Come on now.
Okay. All right. The bandits seem a little nonplussed that their ambush hasn't carried the day, and you can tell their morale is beginning to make them uneasy. All right, here we go. Haha! But
if we could afford to do a knockout shot on their boss, but they were rolling insane.
they have dexterity, and the chiefs have dexterity bonus and combat reflexes and some other stuff. They're good dudes. Righteous brothers. Okay, so he's got Aguilar in front of him, so he attacks him with his short swords. That is a nice hit. Nice hit. 2 points on Aguilar.
Okay.
Next up is this guy, and he attacks. Oops. Oh, also, that's a hit on Avro for 3.
Oof.
Okay. So let's see, that's a bandit. So he is going to move to there, and then to there, and then come backstab. Boom. Aguilar takes another 7 points.
Jeez.
Okay, this bandit is asleep. Zayadana is up.
Zayadana will attack the guy that she's in front of, the guy who's not paralyzed.
Okay.
All right. So, and inventory, sword and dagger. And I think she gets an extra +1, actually, because this still hasn't been updated to include the magic weapon, as far as I can tell.
Ah.
Okay, then give her another +1.
Okay. And
Nice.
No.
All right. So she does 5 points on him. All right. So he is bloodied and hurt, but remains in the fight as your blades slice into him, leaving long gashes on his forearms.
all right.
Okay, Raymond, you're up.
Yeah, Raymond. Now, is there a defend other maneuver here? Like, can I?
As long
All
as
right,
you have a
just-
shield, yeah, you would go here and do the defend action.
Okay, I will go next to the prefect and do the defend action. Yes, that is precisely what I am doing. Prefect, you are the most valuable person in this party. You must stay alive at all costs, or all is lost.
I've been dead before. It's not that bad. Higlak is up.
All right. Higlak is going to attack the guy right in front of him. And let's see if he can finish him with Blood Drinker.
Okay.
I don't think that's going to hit. Come on.
AC 6 hits and kills, yeah. All right.
Nice.
He is slain, and Blood Drinker drinks his blood. All right.
So that's a D10 plus what?
D10 plus 4 temporary hits. Yes. You can also cleave 5 feet, so you can go to there and attack that guy.
All right. So that's 9. That brings him up to a respectable 16 hit points. And the guy, he's able to attack this guy here.
Mm-hmm.
So
He's one of the knocked out ones, isn't he?
He's unconscious, yeah. So,
But by cleaving through them,
you if you want to attack him.
no, keep cleaving, because if you keep cleaving, you can get to one of the alive guys.
right. I'll go ahead and cleave him.
Okay.
Chop through
All right.
the down guys.
Yeah. You get +2 to hit.
And I don't think that's going to help.
All right. Okay, high up, Sarah.
Wait,
Wagon.
horse.
The horse doesn't get to attack because it wasn't a charge.
Oh, okay.
All right, high up, Sarah.
He was robbed. He was robbed.
She's maintaining the wagon.
Isk.
Well, Isk will delay.
Right, he has no orders. Okay, brigand leader. Let's see. Okay, so this guy is going to attack Zayadara. Ooh. 6 hit Zayadara. It does not because she's in that stupid war dress of the Acquisistrix. So he is absolutely puzzled why he is hacking at this woman in her barely concealed leather corset and doing nothing. Okay. All right. Prefect Basilio is up. And let's see. He says, oh, there's a tree in the way, so he can't see them.
Raymond has a booming voice. Maybe he listened to him.
Raymond has a booming voice. Raymond's moved in the way, so he can't charge this way. All right, so the prefect says, I will wait until the opportune movement to charge. And he holds. Okay. Let's see. We have a bandit here. Okay. That's Avaro is engaged from the rear there. So, shit, what does this guy want to do? Oh, man. Let's see.
Deadana didn't have to strip down any further.
Right. Let's see. All right. So he is going to come down this way to try and get a clear shot on the prefect. Oh, yes. There it is. All right.
Well, does my shield help at all?
Oh, it might, because you get to add +2 to his +4 to his AC against missile attacks, which brings him up to a. Yeah, it does. It does. That made the difference. Your shield takes the blow, Newton. Oh man. Okay. Glorious heroism by Raymond, who twists his horse, throws up his shield, and the winged sun takes the arrow. And the prefect is like, I owe you my life, my second life. Hunting dog is up.
Which one?
Delay.
This one up here. Okay. Let's see.
Okay.
Another bandit. And let's see. I guess with Andravis down, but he dropped his bow. So that's super annoying. And he's got a bunch of war dogs there. So he doesn't like that. He just saw his friend get eaten by wolves. And all right, he's going to go chase this guy. All right, so he runs over. Scavenus, you can turn to face because you don't have anyone else engaging you.
I don't know why that's so funny. Oh, it's so dark. Oh,
AC7 is a hit on Scavenus for 3, who's down to 3 hit points. It's a knife fight, thief on thief. Okay, another hunting dog. Okay, let's see. That is a hit and a kill.
Nice.
And he will now cleave onto that one. Oh, but he breaks his lance. So then hoof. And hoof. Okay, so okay, that is enough. So he gets trampled.
Nice.
He advances and he will trample. Let's see this guy. No. Okay. All right. Still, he feels pretty good about that. He killed 2 guys and trample the fallen bodies of his foes beneath his tread. So that's pretty satisfying. Okay. This bandit here is going to... Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this bandit here goes running this way. So he has
He
plenty
can run
of
across the
movement.
chains of the.
He's
the
got
chains?
he's got plenty of movement and is a thief with climbing, so it's not a problem for him at all. So, and he will shoot Prefect Basilio from behind. And because this is an ambush, Raymond, your bonus does not help.
Oh no.
But it bounces off Prefect Basilio's plate armor. Okay. Scavenus says, the luck of the gods is with us. Scavenus.
So Scavenus is going to issue orders to Isk. Could he also issue orders to the war dog?
Yeah, I think so. I think the dogs know your names and stuff.
I basically like all the dogs come attack this guy that's attacking me.
Okay.
Okay. And then because he has precise shooting, he can still use his arbalast in melee combat. Is that correct?
I don't remember, but we'll say yes. Go ahead.
Okay. Roll the arbalast first.
Okay, well, you actually, you should probably make your attack, then give the dog the orders, because you killed him.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, the dog then still did that, so the dog is down.
Okay. All right, so they're eating the body.
Good dog.
Castinus.
Castinus is going to go after. He's going to go around the wagon, and he's going to go after and engage this guy.
Do it.
With short sword.
Oh,
No.
But he's engaged in melee, so that's good.
He's engaged. Yeah.
Yeah.
all right.
I think we may have skipped Aguilar.
Oh, then go ahead, Aguilar.
Okay, so he's still engaged with that bandit right in front of him, so he's gonna just unload on him.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh.
AC 5 is enough, but the damage is not enough to take the bandit out. He's a fierce fighter. He parries your blow and takes only a flesh wound. All right. Prefectural guard here is up, and let's see. So Andravis is down. This guy's in the woods. He's blocked. But he sees that guy. So he's going to come wheeling around with his horse, and he interposes himself on this side with his shield. Okay.
Nice.
All right. Avero.
Oh, that's me. Sorry.
Yep.
The only thing behind him, right? Where did he go?
He's right there.
Yeah, he's right.
Okay, sorry.
This guy.
Yeah, he's not engaging you, though, so if you
Right.
want to go attack the chief, you could absolutely go over there.
Yeah, he's going to do that because the other guy, what am I seeing there? Yeah.
He's paralyzed or
Yeah, he's the one who's asleep.
Yeah.
Yep, so
Okay.
Did I move far enough to charge?
No, only 11
Yeah.
feet. Yeah.
Yeah, so no, definitely not. All right.
Nice.
Oh, he broke his beard.
So it's with his sword then.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that is a fierce blow. The bandit chief is staggering under the weight of your attacks and giving way into the woods. He's now bleeding heavily from several wounds. Okay, so let's see. This prefectural guard is up, and he trots over here and at his leisure coup de grace this guy. Scum. Terenius.
Trinius is going to shoot a mage missile at the bandit chief who's trying to retreat.
All right, hit him. D4 plus 1.
Oh,
All right. So there's like this fierce melee fight with all, 4 people all in the woods. And then out of nowhere, this bolt of lightning just whizzes past all of you right into the face of the bandit chief, whose hair goes, and his face, you can temporarily see his skull, and then he's dead.
nice.
Okay. Let's see. Another prefectural guard.
If only I could cleave.
He comes up here and coup de grace that guy. Scum. This one here rides over to assist Zayadana. Can't charge, unfortunately, but he can at least assist. Oh, but he misses. Okay. Matriarch, I'm down there. Okay. So at this point, the bandits are routing. So you guys are on horses. They are not. So they throw their arms up and surrender.
Medic.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, who do we have? I mean, I can staff people, but I don't have like medical proficiency or healing proficiency.
No,
So-
we have High Aspera does, so she can.
Okay.
But the staff's better, right? For
Yeah.
for when you're
I'm sorry, is the person you should use.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she has
She's the priestess, the high priestess, right?
no, she's your
priestess. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Oh, you missed that part. Yeah, remember we got a volunteer priestess, and so she's got negative penalty to loyalty, but she was voluntold, and she's now part of our band, and she's one of your.
Oh, okay. She was voluntold because I remember somebody saying, "Hey, we need a priestess for somebody."
That's right. All right. So she has healing 2 and laying on hands. So she moves up. She can lay on hands on Jonathan. So that will be 2 ranks of healing is +4, or sorry, it's +2. And then laying on hands makes it +3. It is tragically after the fight. So that's going to be a penalty of -3.
Even though it's only 4 rounds.
Yeah, it's got to be within 1 round. All right, so your con is 14. So that gives you a +1. Your hit die is D6. That gives you a +3. You're up to +3 rather. So then what are your hit points at?
Let me just double check. -2.
At 13. Yeah. Okay. So there's no further penalty for that. Horsetail +2 more.
Yep.
So +5 total, Jonathan. D20 +5.
Oh.
I don't know, Jonathan. Oh my gosh, Jonathan.
Right.
This is good.
The 6 is good. 6 is good. Yeah. Let's see how.
I just fixed one. I can see a roll from a 20.
I know. It just hurts so much. All right, piercing wound on a 7/6. Okay, so you are grievously wounded. You die unless healed to 1 hit point within 1 turn, which they'll be able to do. Yeah, so you're fine. You'll need 2 weeks of bed rest. A puncture wound to the throat leaves several vocal cords severed, giving you Highlander voice.
No.
Again? Oh no, Gwynfor had that. Now,
Sorry, Highlander voice? Yeah, you have to talk like this now.
I've got something to say. It's better to burn out than fade away.
Exactly. All right. So,
You could be like the Dark Knight.
I already did this with Winfor. I'm sorry.
all right. Did anyone else go down that needs help? Yes.
did.
And
It's
Skandara.
And Skandara.
All right. So let's go over to Bombor.
Now, before we do this, we've only got, so after Andravis, we've got 2 more doses of Horsetail left. Should we use them on the henchmen here or save them for what we've got in the future?
No,
Can we resupply in Turos 10 before we head into the port?
We can get 1 more there.
oh man, I say let's use it now.
Okay.
Yeah, we
All right. Well, let's take a look and see how poor Mr. Bombor. So Bombor's got no con bonus. He does have a heavy helm.
Yes.
Okay, so it's +2.
Is his family name really Breath?
Yes.
6.
That's horrible, man.
4. +1 per level of healing magic. 5. Rank of healing proficiency 7. Horsetail 9. 1 round of injury 6. Okay, he's at +6.
All right. D20.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jesus. Okay, D6 roll.
This is the one that counts, man.
4. All right. So Bombor, 1 arm has been lamed by broken bone and destroyed muscle. So the arrow went right through his bone. Okay. So Higlak drops to -1, or sorry, Bombor drops to -1 loyalty and has his arm broken. Or arm destroyed, rather, because they're not going to be able to heal that. Okay. He will also need 2 weeks bed rest. And then Skandara.
Yep. She's at -3, no con bonus.
Minus.
That's with all the benefits?
No.
No.
That's her hit points, -3 out of 9.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know the rest. I'm relying on Alex for that.
Yep, -3 out of 9. So she's at -2 penalty. No bonus for hit die. No helm. No con. Healing magic makes it 0. Healing proficiency makes it 2. Horsetail makes it 4. Treated with 1 round of injury makes it 1. So she's at +1. Oh, gee whiz. All right, and D6. Who's rolling for Skandara's?
Oh, I already did. It's 3.
Oh, I didn't see it. 3. Okay. All right. All right. So Skandara has an ear torn off. -1 to listening throws, -1 to surprise rolls. Ooh.
Are any of the bandit chieftains alive?
Oh, I mean, we'd have to revive him just like we do any other character.
Well, I mean, there's a surrender, so I'm curious because I think there are 2 of them.
There's a gang leader still alive. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So one of the sub leaders is still alive. Yeah.
So we need to interrogate one of them. Although Andravis would like you to bring them back so we can kill them again.
I like it.
No, just kidding.
Brutal.
But it might be worth bringing back the see if we can get the gang leader alive.
Anybody? Hold on. Anybody
We've got to be able to frame, or not frame, but we got to be able to identify the guy who's sending all this.
You can't bring back that guy because he got killed by Life Drinker. Oh no, he got killed by the Mage Missile. So yeah, you're welcome to try and check. You're welcome to try and check his body if you want.
I recommend it.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Anybody have Intimidate?
No.
Okay. I can take care of this then. I can take care of this maybe.
Yep. Go ahead.
2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, you're at D20 -2. So go ahead and make the roll for him, whoever's healing him.
That's Newton, right?
Okay, Newton, D20 -2, please.
Sorry. Hold on. D20 -2.
Sometimes it's really hard not to be bitter.
Just lie.
1d6. All right, let's go. 6. 4, not bad.
All right.
I don't know why I'm rooting for this guy.
A deflected strike left a long streak of scar tissue along his jawline. He was just in shock. He's at 1 hit point. He's fine.
Oh, God.
It's Abimbola all over again.
Oh.
Andromeda is like, what do you mean he's fine? Yeah, he has like a Harry Potter lightning bolt scar now. It's like the deal.
All right. We start interrogating him. All right.
Interrogating.
All right, let's go. Let's do this.
Okay.
The gods have kept you alive for a purpose, and it is to reveal to us who ordered this ambush. If your answer pleases me, you shall live. And if it doesn't, then your fate shall be in the hands of the gods themselves.
Roll to intimidate him.
All right. Any situational modifiers?
I'm looking that up. In the meantime, you make your roll.
Okay, plus I think 2, right?
It's your charisma bonus, and if you have intimidation proficiency, yeah, another one.
Let me just make sure. I don't, but I do need Mystic Aura. I need to pick that up. It's always a good one. All right, boom. All right.
What'd you get, Newton?
11 without the situational modifiers.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good. Okay. Let us see how that goes for him. All right. So. Three. Substantially outnumbered. Okay. So you have an overall bonus of +3 against him. And so that drives you up to a 14. So he wets himself and says, well, we were hired by a representative from the Sand and Bones Guild. They work out of Sipharon in the Festival District.
The last idea they ever had.
Oh. What is the name of this representative?
It was let's see. Jonas Cusaro.
And because you know I'm going to ask, how do you spell that?
JONUSKRUSARO. He says he's the chief of the enforcers for the Sand and Bones. I don't know who hired him, though.
Did he give a reason?
Money. What other reason is there?
And who is the target of this ambush? Is it... Yeah, who is the target? The prefect. How much was this reward? How much were you offered?
Let's see. He was offered. He says they said they were going to give us 11,000 gold pieces to split between the band.
11,000 gold pieces for the life of the prefect.
Yeah. Looking back on it, it seems like a bad trade now, but at the time it seemed like a really good offer.
Yeah. And how did you know the route the prefect would be on?
They gave it to us.
Do you have this document, this map?
No, they just told us the route that the prefect was going on and that he was traveling by wagon, so we were able to figure out how to get in front.
How long have they been waiting here, Raymond?
Yeah.
Do they have are they getting accurate information up to date of our travels, or have they been here for weeks?
That is a good point. How long have you known of this route, and how long have you been laying in wait in this ambush site?
He says, I guess we got the route info a week or so ago. We hustled down here, and we've been here about a day and a half. We figured we had to catch him before we hit the crossroads, because after that, the patrols from the forts would be too strong. But this stretch of road is virtually unguarded.
So I'll leave it to you, Castanus, to determine who may be the source of this information, since you were the one who planned this with the prefect.
Yep.
Are there any remaining questions that we have of this our prisoner before I begin the process of making him repent of his evil ways?
Do you have any other stash? Are there any other members of your band close by?
He points over to the two other guys you've captured.
Are they working with anyone else?
Working with anyone else? No, we're affiliated with Sand and Bones mostly. We work the countryside gigs.
I see. So Sand and Bones is who you pay your ill-gotten tribute to, and they reward you with hijinks from time to time.
What do you mean ill-gotten? We steal it fair and square.
I'm mostly curious if they're aware of another group waiting to ambush us further down the road. Are there any other points of danger?
I mean, I wouldn't know, but Jonas is a tricky one. I bet he probably hired 2 or 3 groups. Probably put out a bounty figuring he'd only have to pay once, but he'd triple his firepower or double his firepower that way. He's clever, sharp cookie. Kind of scary, too. He's got short man syndrome. I think he's wider than he is tall.
What are the distinguishing features? He's really wide.
Yeah.
What color is his hair, if he has any?
It's got curly black beard, bald head, broken nose.
I see. All right. Short and wide.
Yeah, but
and
he makes no noise when he moves, man. It's creepy.
I see.
What's his nationality?
He's a Chrysian.
Okay. And where were you to meet Jonas to receive payment and provide him with evidence of the prefect's death?
He said it was too hot to meet at the usual place, so we were going to meet at one of the brothels. What was it called? Oh yeah, the White Lotus.
The White Lotus. And what's the usual place if the weather was fair?
I mean, usually it's the Silk Pony Inn.
Silk Pony, but now it's the White Lotus.
Yeah, I mean, the White Lotus is just a dump. It's just a couple harlots and a pimp, but you know.
And that's in Sifron?
Yeah.
What was the signal or the indication that the success had been accomplished of the deed?
We were supposed to bring the head of the prefect.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I had this bag for it. I guess it fell off in the fighting, but I had a really nice bag for it. It's Corinthian leather.
We should grab the bag and put a pumpkin in it, and say,
But your head in it.
well, don't tempt me.
All right.
Well, since I've been so cooperative, you guys going to let me go, right?
That's funny.
Oh, said we'd let. Well, first you must understand now in life what life in the afterworld might be for you if you do not repent and turn from your evil ways. And because I feel
Go ahead.
Yeah, and because I can, and he's bound, I feel the inspiration to cause fear on him.
Oh shit. Okay. He's already intimidated. So now he is cowering in stark terror, and he doubles over and he just starts crying. He shits himself. He pisses himself, and he says, I want my mama. I want my mama. I want my mama. Oh!
You are seeing visions of the afterworld if you do not repent.
I'm a terrible person. Okay. You basically probably given this guy post-traumatic stress disorder. I repent. I'll never be bad again.
Yeah, that's. I just kind of figure because the description of cause fear is awful. Like,
oh yeah,
it's really bad.
And then at this point,
especially if he can't run away. Yeah,
Alex, we'll do the same thing with salvaging the captured equipment here for these guys.
Okay.
You said bed rest for me was 2 weeks. Is that right?
2 weeks. Yeah.
Yep.
And what is it for Bombor and what is it for Zeodana?
It was 2
Not
weeks.
Scandara.
I'm sorry, Skandara. Yeah.
Scandara, I think, is back. She rolled really high.
Yeah.
Scandara needs 1 day. Yeah, and she'll be
1 day.
or magic healing.
And Bombor probably needs 2. He rolled just about as bad as Andravis. Is that right?
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll finish up the day because the rest of the day actually passes uneventfully, and you guys reach Choros Tem at nightfall.
Well, I'll ride in the wagon again, I guess.
Yeah. Scavenus comes by to cheer you up, and he says, "Sir, look on the bright side. At least we didn't lose any dogs."
And was this the same day we were used the staff on Aguilar and Avro in the morning?
No, that was a long time ago.
No, yesterday.
Yeah,
you guys, nobody's been staffed today, so you can get everybody healed up. So you can.
And I'm sure I would have.
staff.
Yeah.
1 for today, 1 for tomorrow. So, yeah.
Part of me was
You have
thinking.
You have Matriarch Andame with you, so
What is the? Is there a holy ground in Choros Tem?
there is, yeah.
Is it the same pill? Is it the same benefit as Theodonos, or is it lower?
No, it's just
So I guess I might as well say Maybe you're right with Griffin, but how about no? Maybe you're right with Griffin, but how about me?
All right, so you want to ask Matriarch Andame to try and heal you as well?
Yeah, I'm
All
terrified of
right.
this roll.
And Bombor will ask as well.
You're feeling lucky.
No, I'm not. But
Why? What happened to Bombor? Oh yeah, he lost his
It
arm.
was broken arm.
No, Sat lost his arm. The bone was completely destroyed, so it had, had to be amputated. He's
okay.
Yeah, he's Bombor armless instead of Bombor breath now. Okay, so Bombor is currently an adult. He has had a limb destroyed. That's a -2 penalty. He's in a temple. That's a 0. +5 for caster level. So that's +5 because he's still alive. +10. Bombor already has 1 side effect. So that's +9. And Bombor's will is 10. So he's fine. All right. So Bombor, D20 +9 for Bombor. 16. Okay. Could have been worse. So Bombor. And what alignment is Bombor?
1 second. I had him pulled up, but I'm.
It's lawful.
He's long.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Bombor, give me a D6 roll.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
Demons.
I don't think so. Your first roll is pretty high. I think we're okay there. I hope.
The look on Alex's face does not inspire confidence.
Oh, I didn't say it was going to be good.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's not a good sign.
All right. So sort of she takes him into the temple and she begins to heal him, and Bombor's arm starts to grow, and then he goes, wait a minute, as my arm is growing, something's shrinking. Oh no.
Oh no!
No. That's not okay, man.
All right, so Bambi breath.
What? You became a woman?
Yep.
All right. And the priestess says, I'm sorry, this can happen when you tamper with mortality in these ways.
He is so quick.
No, he won't, because the only way he can get fixed is by sticking with us.
Yeah, so I'd be like that.
All right.
Oh.
So, Andravis, good thing
Yes.
it wasn't your role, man.
You know what? It's better than demons.
That's true. All right. So, Andravis, you're at plus, let's see. You don't have any current side effects, do you,
No.
Andravis? Nope.
I was just-
plus 10, Andravis. Plus 10.
Now, Jonathan, last time we did this kind of roll at the very end of the session, I don't think it went that well.
It did not.
Are you sure?
Here we
Do
go.
it.
Oh my God.
How do you do this, Jonathan? How are you so misfortunate on your die roll?
Oh.
It's always been this way.
I know. It's like a superpower.
I try so hard not to be bitter sometimes.
Yep. All right. So you're going to need 2 weeks bed rest, Jonathan, and your connection to the divine has been lessened. So you lose 1d3 will.
Oh, goody. That means my saving throws are going to be affected. All right.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that we know that the lake, we know that the sacred pond that we're going to can fix this. So
right,
I've drunk once already, so we'll see.
So your wisdom has been reduced by 1. So you're
No, by 2. No, it's down 2. It's down to 8.
Down by 2, but it means you have a -1 penalty. So you're now worse. Yeah. Okay, very sad, very sad.
I'd have preferred the female. I mean, honestly, all that is role playing.
Bambi says, that's easy for you to say.
You don't have a beard.
Although I'm thinking as a player as opposed to as the character. I'm sure Travis prefers what he got.
Oh, I should mention, by the way, that apart from his voice going up a register and whatever happened in his private parts, there's no visible physical difference to Bombport because female dwarves also have body hair and beards and look the same. So it's just he went from, I can't do how deep his voice actually is, so he went from like super bass to contralto, basically.
And does he need any bed rest, or is he good to go?
2 weeks bed rest. Yeah.
That's the irony of not being in the company of some more dwarves. Is the rest of us are just like, he seems the same.
Yeah, you're like, what? Your voice got higher, and you're complaining. You don't understand.
Oh man, this is horrific.
I mean, there's worse things. It's not that bad.
Oh man. So
The only solace I have.
Oh, go ahead.
The only solace I have is knowing that Alex has died in every game he's played.
Yes, I always die. Always. Sometimes I die even twice in the same campaign.
Oh my goodness. What does Matriarch say?
The Matriarch says, perhaps we should stop tampering with mortality and accept what the gods have fated to us.
Right. Well, Skandara is missing an ear. She's a thief too.
Skandara says, oh, okay. All right.
Does she want it? I mean, it's her choice. I'm not going to make her do it. If she wants it, she can get it.
She'll do it. D20 plus 4 or D20 plus 10.
And here's the good roll. Like I said.
Luck of the gods. Give me a D6.
Like I said, it's always my henchmen who do well. It's just haunting.
It's okay. Keeps morale high.
Wow. Okay. Skandara like grabs the priestess and she says, I've seen a sublime vision. There's something terrible, evil lurking beneath Sipharon, slumbering dead in the thousands, and soon they'll wake. We've got to stop them. And then she falls back. And then her ear grows back and she's fine. She doesn't even need any bed rest. Okay. Skandara will not have to make a morale check because she's now so committed to the cause.
Awesome. Dravis has to make a morale check. No, I'm sorry. I'm feeling bitter. You know. This is the face of Jonathan role playing.
It's totally fine. It's totally fine. I mean, it's true. Andravas has had a very rough go. The gods really have begun to hammer him. No wonder his connection to the divine is lessened. He's losing faith. Yeah. No, I mean, the willpower reduction makes total sense in this context. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah. All right. Great. Well, you made it to Turos Tem, and the Legate Valyrian says, well, you look well.
So one thought I had was, on the return trip. Well, one of the thought I had, but the first thought I had, but before all of this, before I got healed, was maybe I should just wait until roast him on bed rest until you guys come back. But then it occurred to me, there may very well be ambushes on this road back. So maybe we should take an alternate return route.
I was just thinking that.
Thought about that. Yeah.
Right.
Go through Turos.
Yep. It'll also be quicker.
All right. Let's do a quick,
yeah.
I just want to quickly check and see who's up and who's down at this point. So on Dravis, you have had connection to divine lessons, and you need 2 weeks. So you will be back. So today was the
5th.
5th, so you will be back on the 19th.
Bombor is the same.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Bombor. We'll be back on the. Oops. Ready on 19th of Genethalin. Okay, who else is currently down?
Horaeus and Griffin went down on 28 Venethalin, and they needed 2 weeks bed rest from that point. I'm sorry, that was when they were healed by the matriarch.
Right, so they need 2 weeks from the
28th. Yeah.
So that would be on the 14th. Man, so you've got 4 characters down plus the dog.
We've also got 2 henchmen back in Sifron doing
Exciting adventures. Yes, you do. Okay, High Up Sara says, I can well understand why my prior compatriots decided to opt out of this group.
But remember, she was healthy and wealthy when she opted out.
Yeah, she got out while the getting was good. High Up Sara says, the dangers you face are profound. The prefect comes up to see Raymond, and he puts his arm on him, and he says, Raymond, it is by Aminar's hand that my life was saved. You have my gratitude. And the voice's gratitude. Yes, absolutely. Of course I will. Absolutely. Of course I will. The voices say that I should tell you that after you die, I'll be sure to give a donation to your family.
Wow.
Wow, indeed.
Is there any remarkable weapons or?
Yeah, I'll give that to you now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 1 second. So, go to the write up for this.
And I'll turn to Scavenus and say, you're back up alone up front.
You're it.
Oh, my goodness.
All right. So, 13. Okay. So the treasure, such as it is.
I think what we might want to do is buy a decoy wagon of some kind and make it appear that it's got stuff in it and just kind of send it ahead.
At this point, we have to ditch the wagon, though, don't we? I mean, that's a good idea.
Soon.
Yeah.
We're going.
Maybe we could buy a new wagon in Turo's when we go there and then try that trick.
Yeah. Maybe it's a good thing that people think that we're the other exploring group, since maybe we can masquerade as them and hire some people, bring some more people on as cannon fodder.
Yeah.
Oh, and you buying some confrey too, Sean?
I did. Yeah, we did that. We can get 1 more dose of holy water, 1 more dose of horsetail here.
Yeah. So the chief had a potion and a scroll.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, and don't forget the epic XP we get from killing some brigands.
That's right. Yes.
Both rounds. I don't think we got them last time either.
No, you did not. I will allocate those to you guys now. It's going to be so much.
And these brigands didn't have any cash on them?
No.
Wow, there's some poor brigands.
I mean, they were going after 11,000 gold for the group. I mean, it was an all or nothing deal.
I guess so.
I mean, the other group bought a special arrow just to assassinate, the prefect.
All right.
That's true. It might be a slaying arrow, huh? Of a human or something.
Okay. So you guys ready for your big XP award?
Yep.
Did you guys want to look at this? You now have 2 scroll cases and a potion that you haven't looked at. Did you want to look at them?
Yeah, if we can get someone, maybe the analyst or or someone here in Turtlestown to examine them?
They're not interested in examining them for you, but you're welcome to examine them.
Maybe not right now.
Yeah, maybe not.
Newton, you're not. Newton, I think you're muted or your wand's up.
Yeah, it was up. Yeah, no, a brigand carrying a scroll case sounds shady to me. I wouldn't do that until we had a curse, unless we had a remove curse available.
Well, you do, because you're with the matriarch Andame.
That's fair.
So I don't know when you guys would expect would be a better time than being in a fortress with the highest level caster in the city. But, you guys do you.
Have the stand in the middle of the parade field and open the scroll.
Yeah, that's fair, because if either one of the scrolls are cursed, then if we have the matriarch with us, then that'll be just as long as we open the scroll case away from her, I mean, like all bunched up, looking over each other's shoulder. That's probably not a good idea. But hey,
I'm in the middle of the parade field.
All right, who wants to open the scrolls and who wants to look at the potion?
I mean, Terenius would have. Is probably the most qualified, and he's also the apothecary, right?
Yeah. Terenius is an apothecary. Yes.
Yeah, so all right, it's all you, Terenius.
Okay.
Don't look at me. I don't know how to read or write.
I'll just go stand in the middle of a circular berm out in the middle of the parade field.
Okay.
Everyone else can
We'll give a check for the potion.
Okay. What will that be in terms of
D20?
D20?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
It is a potion of piercing protection. Makes you protects you from arrows.
Can I have that?
Last about an hour when drunk.
Wow.
Pretty good.
That sounds very helpful.
That might be very nice for the person who might be taking lots of arrow shots.
Wait, did I hear you correctly? Did you say that it was a potion of healing protection, of piercing protection?
Yes, potion of piercing protection. Yes, and it lasts 1d6 plus 6 turns when drunk.
Yeah, mundane arrows won't hurt you.
Correct.
That would be mighty handy for our scouts.
Okay, so the scroll. The first scroll case has a wizard skull written in classical Aran. Do you speak classical Aran?
That's a good question. Let's see.
Dude, that's kind of messed up. What?
Do I?
I thought you did, but maybe not.
Look under notes.
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to find it.
Yeah,
yes, I do. Yep.
Aran and Zaharn, yeah. Okay, so it has a note in common written in bad handwriting on the scroll that says, "Sell this to the tower for," and then the equivalent of dollar signs for the Aran Empire for big GP, and it has 2 spells on it. The first is Fan of Flames, and the second is Mage Missile. So you already know Mage Missile, so you could just use the scroll as an extra casting once on a one time. The Fan of Flames, you could either use it to record in your spellbook when your repertoire increases, or you could use it to cast.
Well, that's a good one.
Or you could sell it.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and then finally, the last scroll case that you look at is.
Were there multiple scroll cases?
There's 2.
Yeah, there were 2 scroll cases.
Oh, okay.
One from each attack.
The first chief had the magic spells and with a note, and then the second guy, the bandit chief, had the shadowy senses. Had the potion of piercing protection. Okay, and then this scroll actually looks to be a treasure map, and it is ink on parchment, wrinkled and rough, spots of water stain and crinkled, puckered edges, and And it is a map of a small hamlet near the border of the Viaspin Forest. So it gives the name of the hamlet, which is located here. The legate is able to tell you.
We're still on the battle map.
Oh, you guys are still on the battle map. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Okay. Useful.
Yeah. It's a small hamlet called Forest's Edge. And
Where was that? It was under one of the character sheets.
it's right here.
Okay.
All right. So it's and it's a map of the hamlet. What's interesting is there's nothing like a map of a hamlet is not that interesting, right? Because it's like 10 buildings and a road, you know. So anyway, so again, ink on parchment map, wrinkled and rough, spots of water stain, crinkled, puckered edges.
Does it say what the treasure is, or any indication, or just a spot?
It doesn't even have a spot.
Okay.
It has the hamlet.
Just has a map of the hamlet. Yep.
Oh, weird.
I wonder if it has some sort of watermark, or if we put it
Front of light.
if we in front of a light, yeah.
Or if it's one of those things that only shows on the full moon of the Hamana.
Well,
That's in the same square as the grotto.
do you want? Yeah, but it's not in the forest. It's outside.
I know. It's in the same hex.
Yeah. So do you want to? I mean, did you want to like hold it up to the light? Is that what you said, or dip it in water, or what did you want to do?
Well,
I think hold it up to the light.
Well, I mean, so far it looks like that map has been immersed in water because all of the signs, it means that it looks like it's been poured in water, right? It's got water stains,
Mm-hmm.
and the
Yeah, but
puckered
that could
edges.
just be from rain.
Could be.
Well, we can do the usual stuff. It's daytime,
say
right?
Don't douse it in water, but you might, put a little bit of water over it,
Okay. So you hold it up to the light, Tyrannius.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now it's just a treasure map that you can see through.
No visible watermark.
No visible mark. Yeah.
Yeah. We could do a couple of different things. We could pass it over like a candle flame or something at a distance that it won't ignite. Just see if a little warmth or something illuminates it.
Nope. Little warmth does not illuminate anything. Treasure map remains treasureless.
And then I guess we could dampen it and see if anything shows up when it's wet.
Dampen it carefully, like starting on one side just in case the ink smears.
Yeah. On the opposite side from the ink, maybe.
Okay, so you begin to dampen it, and when you do, that reveals a hidden watermark, which shows one of the buildings near the outskirts of the hamlet, and is marked with an X and the word 4,000 in Aran numerals.
That's very promising.
It is.
Nice theory, Newton. That was your idea, right?
Oh,
The-
thanks.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's stop there. That's a good ending point so that Jonathan is less gloomy because now there's the prospect of treasure. And
Just don't expect the annals that quickly. Usually when I'm gloomy, it takes me a few days to get through them.
Gandara comes over to you and she says, boss, I've never met a boss who's just has so much good luck for everyone who works for him.
Stick with me and you'll go places.
Yep. Yeah. She's like, but we really got to do something about my vision. I'm telling you. Okay. Awesome, guys. Good night.
See you later.
Good night.
Good night.
Hey.